Hello guys, my name is Fox and got part 41 of our Abyssinia campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Let's continue. So, it's been quite a long time since I played this game, and I actually apologize for not uploading any videos, but I was extremely busy and I still am, because I have like a really terrible schedule at my work, so I have like no spare time whatsoever, but yeah, I found some, so I decided to record a couple of episodes if possible. So, I don't quite remember what's been happening in the previous episodes. What I remember is that our ruler is currently incapable, and that that's really annoying, or not incapable but bedridden, but it's pretty much the same. So we don't really have to, or we don't really allow to make any decisions. They all come from our regent. Also, our regent was our heir, but he also became incapable in the previous episode, which is pretty funny. So now we and our heir are both incapable. And yeah, that's basically it. We didn't really had any wars in the previous episode, I think. We had a problem with creating an empire of Abyssinia, and I guess what we are lacking is being the Sultan of Egypt for this to be possible. Even though I don't quite understand why it's a thing, because Egypt is not even a part of the empire, but apparently we need to control it for whatever reason. So we'll just go and unpause. Okay, we lost our steward apparently, and let's go play in speed 3 for now. Just let things start, and let me just remember what's been going on. Okay, so we need a new steward, and we do have a relatively decent one, so let's go and place you as a steward, and you're gonna be collecting taxes in the... actually, might actually have some places with higher tax even than our capital, and Aden is actually a province, such a province. I also remember breaking truces with Fatimids at some point, and we took this huge duchy of Nabatea, I think, in one of these wars. I don't think I'm going to break a truce with him once again, especially considering that our ruler might actually die any moment, but might reset our truce timer. Someone just became elusive shadow in our prison. Okay, I don't know who's been teaching her, but sure. And we're actually carousing with our chancellor, who is currently our regent as well. Okay, that might help stabilize our relations with him, even though we actually are currently pretty... Oh yeah, we became close friends with him now. That's even better. Let's hope you're going to be accepting all of my decisions. Okay, let's get back to speed 4, because there's apparently not much happening. Great. Okay, so have you really been carousing with him like one-on-one? There was no one else? Okay, sure, why not? What could I do in here? We need some new commanders. Sure, let's gonna appoint someone. Oh, we're pretty great at combat, actually. That's great. So, yeah. Oh, the only things we could really do right now is break a truce, or like attack someone in India, but it's gonna be kind of problematic with us only having like a Holy War CBs, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And this girl, my daughter, requires education. Okay, we need to change your educator, I think, to someone with Ashkenazi culture, as we do all the time right now. Let's go and get someone with like, yeah, diplomacy education should be relatively fine. Okay, why doesn't that tell? Because we need someone to we need to have someone landed for her to change her culture. So I was gonna get this guy. Yeah, now it says it might change her culture, and it's relatively fine. And let's go and focus on, I don't know, diplomacy for once. Why not? So, yeah, we're just gonna be waiting. We're not allowed to attack Aragon yet, because we don't really have, we're not really close enough to them. So we would need to attack Fatimids at least a couple more times, I think, before we're gonna be able to reach Jerusalem. Also, Seljuks having a pretty huge revolt, and Seljuks themselves actually getting quite huge, and I don't quite like it. Because we would need to deal with them at some point. Also, barracks been built in Adwa. Is it our capital or somewhere? I don't remember. Also, I think we can... Let's go and move our... our guy to Aiden. I think he could collect actually more taxes from these planes. Just because it has higher base tax. So, yeah, we actually need to wait like 3 extra characters before we're gonna finally start playing as an Ashkenazi character, which is pretty exciting. Also, we have a cousin here who is not married and he's in the line of succession. Let's go find him a wife, I think. Should not be... Oh, there's like not much choice to choose from, so I guess it's fine. I had to ask you permission to give my ward a proper... Oh, okay, I forgot, yeah. If I want to change the culture of a person, I actually need to choose heritage focus. Small gathering of friends. Oh, another one carousing session. Sure, why not? Let's go and have as much carousing as possible. While we're staying at peace with Phantomids, who else we could attack? Like, Jorba, would it be reasonable just gonna attack you? It might be easy, but as we only have the Holy Wars beats, again gonna probably involve like Pisa and Sicily, and all of them I don't really want to mess with right now. Teutonic Order. The Order of the Brothers of German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem has been formed, sponsored by the Catholic Church. Okay, so that's great. Catholics have more and more Holy Orders, which is not really profitable for me in any way. Also, we might spend our money on something. Could we get any more upgrades in our capital? Not really. Maybe like a hospital in here. Economic technology points, prestige to leech. Piety and prestige to leech. For Pilgrims Inn. Sure, let's gonna get like a translation house. And there goes our ruler. Okay, where did the message go? I definitely didn't click through it, but apparently I did. Okay, sure. So now we're playing as this incapable guy. And his regent is now this one. His regent is his heir. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay, sure, that meant to happen. Or... yeah, this is the guy. They're just wearing this strange thing that... this cape. And it's kind of hard to understand which one we've been playing as. But the previous one had gout, so... I don't think this one's gonna survive for long as well, considering that he's incapable and he's not even been having any treatment. Also, we could not even have an... Why couldn't I have a focus? I don't know. Okay, so with the death of the characters, our truth timer should have resetted, so if we want to, we could go on... or could we? No, my council would not approve in declaration of war. The declaration of war, that's great. Also, apparently 500 ducats. Never mind, I actually spent 500 ducats on the hospital, so it didn't went away. My council is currently in discontent, just because the ruler have changed. We also have our heir, who is unmarried, at the age of 44, really? Okay, let's gonna find you. Someone. Not really much to choose from, surprisingly enough, and most of them are actually our relatives, which is kind of unacceptable. We're not playing as Zoroastrians. So, let's go try to find someone with just decent stats. But not my cousin, please. Okay, like most of them are goddamn cousins. Why there is so few women out there? Let's just go and try to like present some... Oh, 90 gold for a fucking debutant? Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna present one. And she's pretty terrible. Oh. So I could get rid of her, but I'm not getting anything... I'm not getting anything in exchange. Okay. I guess we're just gonna give you whatever wife you can find. But still not our relative, because That's probably gonna be terrible for our future genetic pool. So... I want someone with decent amount of stewardship. So, like, let's gonna get you. You seem... like, decent enough. We should have found something better, but... don't really have much to choose from. Okay, so you're now married. We need another one commander. I have no idea where the other one went. We have some de jure claims, that's fine. Fatimids are still pretty powerful, and actually they're probably getting more powerful. We have almost 8,000 freaking hired men. And that's really crazy. How many troops we could actually raise? I think we could raise quite less than we were able to raise as a previous character. I think there was like 8,000 in here, I don't remember. So in total we could raise 13,000, and this guy had 15 already. So yeah, it's probably not gonna be reasonable to declare on Fatimids like right this second at least. But he's still at war with Abbasids, so it might be a pretty nice distraction for me to use. Also, do we have any factions right now? Oh, we do. Yeah, we do have quite a few. Nothing really too dangerous yet. Increase council power of Nicaea. What the hell the guy from Nicaea doing here? Nicaea is like also in Byzantine Empire, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, we also need to set a crown focus, and I guess we're just gonna continue making our capital a crown focus. I'm not entirely sure what benefit this thing gives. It seems reasonable to have it in our capital. Or on our capital. Rumor has it that your son has been influenced. Oh, Prince Harun of Abyssinia becomes Ethiopian. I actually did not want that to happen. We're just gonna change your educator to someone who is Ashkenazi. Yeah, like my half-brother, who is a brilliant strategist. It's actually a pretty awesome education he might give him. Also, talking about all of my other children. You've been educated by Ashkenazi, and you're not. But you're... could I actually change your educator while you're 5 years old only? Might not be able to. Yeah, I can't. Was he actually Ashkenazi in the first place, and then he changed to Ethiopian again? Seems strange, but I hope we could change it back in time. And now you're 6 years old, so I'm just gonna give you to someone, yeah, like this guy, sure. And we're gonna focus on heritage, as we need to do with all this culture convergence things. So, Victoria Dutch of Socotra, that's unnecessary. How's your war with Abbasids going? Looks like the war score is actually coming down again, so... what does it mean? Does it mean that the war... in whose favor it is? 37% in favor of Caliph. It was like 60% in the favor of Caliph last time I checked, so it looks like this guy is actually losing war score, which is nice, but he's still picking up more and more goddamn troops. And we're now having dangerous factions, of course. Let's just gonna try to bribe some people. Doesn't, or it's not necessarily works all the time, but we do have money right now, so let's just gonna try to use them for something that might help. Who are you at war with, by the way? Is it just this duchy? Or is it just like part of the revolt? I don't understand. Is it the entirety of this Seljuk revolt? It kind of looks like it. Okay, so how are you doing? You have 15,000 troops. I don't know. I don't really want to take Fatimids yet. Also, there's like an internal war just started in here. Revolt against the rule of Duke. Sure. And my kinswoman became Ashkenazi. That's exactly what we've been looking for. And the amount of troops I could raise actually drops even more. What's our marshal up to? Still training troops in the capital. Yes, that's fine. Looks like we're having a powerful vassal who is not in the council. We're just gonna make you a spy master. just for the sake of it. Yeah, we couldn't really do much. I wonder how we managed to win the previous wars so easily with Fatimids. I think I remember being, having quite a few mercenaries. But yeah, this guy's just like picking up a freaking 1,000 troops every month. These hired troops are just getting out of control. Also, what's our diplomat been up to actually? I don't quite remember. Let's just go and sort by vassals. And try to improve relations with some of them. At least with most powerful, I guess. How could I sort my vassals by power? I don't quite remember how it works. But let's just go and try to improve relations with someone who is a part of the faction. Yeah, like you. Just gonna send our diplomat in here. Try to do something with this. Are we allowed to create any extra retinue? We are, but not the cavalry ones. I guess it's fine. In the last few days, my son has been clutching his stomach and made frequent visits to the privy. Oh, dysentery. This is actually pretty terrible. He might actually die from that. Do I have a healer? Or whatever he's called. How do I check it again? I don't remember this game at all. Okay, it's supposed to be here. Yeah, we do have court physician, but he only has 17 learning. That's quite low, but we don't really have anyone better. Okay. Oh, and he's actually my heir. Interesting. Okay, we have a kinsman who needs education and who is also not Ashkenazi, so we need to work towards that. Oh, and I gave my son to an unlanded person again, so I need to change that. It's actually a little bit annoying that you could not change the... Oh, he might become... You're barbarian? That's annoying. Okay, let's just go and give you to whoever, because we're actually running low on the amount of people who would convert cultures. Yeah, unfortunately I would need to change you to someone else as well, because even though my son has a pretty decent education, but he's not landed. By calling in favor of Duke. In favor, Duke Asmena has forced you to start a vote on the levy shifted church obligation law in Abyssinia. What the hell are you talking about? Why not I offered you a favor? Okay, I hope it's not... Levy forced... Okay. I know how it's gonna affect me. I'm just gonna get more levy from the church and less taxation, but... I don't know if it's gonna be useful or not. We'll see how people are gonna be voting. If they're gonna be voting at all. Okay. How's your war doing? Oh, you're defending against another one. Against hosts this time. Oh, but it's only 4,000 troops. Nothing really dangerous for you. And you're up to 20,000 troops. 21,000. Has rejected the intuition of levy shifted church obligation. Okay, so... There goes your favor, you dummy. By the way, talking about my council. How are they feeling about me? We have 2 zealots, 2 glory hounds, pragmatists, and another 1 zealot. Okay. So no one really is... no one is really friendly. Yeah. We need to do something with this hired bullshit. Or we need to try to find ourselves a different target to attack, but don't really have much to choose from. Also, unit focus. Considering that we want to change your culture, you need heritage. And we need another 1 commander. Commanders dying like flies. Even though we're not having any battles recently. And another 1 dangerous faction is popping up. I guess more bribes need to be sent out. Also, I have some honorary titles to give away. I probably should go through my vassals list. Search vassals. Actually, how do I... Is this list fine? I guess this one should be fine. But I couldn't really sort them by power in here. Oh, I'm actually allowed to commit suicide. That's interesting. It might actually be useful because this character is kind of awful because of being incapable. Okay, I guess I'm gonna give away my honorary titles later because it's kind of time for me to have a break, guys, right now. Unfortunately, we didn't really have much action in this episode, but let's hope we're gonna be able to declare some kind of war in the next one. And this guy's actually done with his war. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like, if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, definitely do it, and I would answer this and I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.